Hello again everyone, Rebecca here. Welcome back to another Brutus Monroe Design Team layout. And here's the tray of goodness that I will be playing with today. So I am going to be doing this one photo of my son. We are at Disney World, and in Star Wars land he's got on his Darth Vader shirt, and he's got one of the little Coca-Cola bottles, and he's acting like he's going to throw it at me because it was hot. So I am pulling out parts of my How to Kill a Kit with Style for February. So I've got my whole little bin of all kinds of random Disney stuff. I've also got these two that I'd like to use on here, but it's not important. It's just two little doilies from my stash. I have some Echo Park, some Simple Stories, and some random words that we are going to try to get on the layout. And I have this 12 by 12 sticker sheet, because you know 12 by 12 sticker sheets are my nemesis, and I find it really hard to use them, so I've challenged myself all year long to use the 12 by 12 sticker sheets. At least add one to each page that I'm using. If I use one or two stickers, I still call that a win, because it's more than when I didn't. I am going to be using this sheet of paper right here as my base paper, because it's kind of got this little cluster thing down. And I want to do some kind of mixed media, and we're going to do a strip, I don't know, that's kind of in my head right now. I'm going to cut out these pocket cards, because I kind of want to show you how you can use pocket cards, and so I got to decide what side I want to use. And then I really just, because I'm going to keep my photo at the size it is, so it's, you know, obviously it's a 4 by 6, so, but I'm thinking I can use one of these to kind of, and I will cut that, maybe cut that down a little bit, but to like map my photo and make that the center of the layout. But what I'm playing with today, I've got my little February bag here. Brutus Monroe has been super helpful in keeping things straight for me. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring in any of this beautiful ribbon, but with this will be here as well. And I am honestly thinking that this really like neon yellow, and I don't know if it's picking it up because of my lights, but it is like the neonest yellow ever. Like, oh, well, that looks the same color. It is not. Go lights. I also have all of these fun sequins. I kind of got a little zealous with my bag and tore it, so I've been losing the little bitty guys, but look at how cool that is. I don't know if there's a SKU number on that or not, but it's got these little bitty brown ones in there, and I really think I can pull those in. We have also, well, see, I'm losing little sequins. So I'm going to be playing with this stencil, okay? And the stencil, this is the stencil of the month, I believe, before I like open my mouth and say lies to you. I should probably make sure, so I'm double checking. Give me 1 second. Yes, this is the stencil of the month, and it is called Antique Trellis, and there's the SKU number if you would like to pick that up, BRU8316. I will have everything linked down below if you guys want to use my affiliate link. That is great. If not, just check out Brutus Monroe anyway. So yes, is that not cool? So I definitely have this idea, and I know, but I'm thinking we're going to do like a band across the middle with the, oh, well, I guess I should show you what I'm going to run through the stencil, right? New product alert! It is called Candy Coat. Come on, focus, little guy. And I have it in pink. Now, Candy Coat is, how do I explain this? To me, and this is how I'm going to, it reminds me of Chroma Glaze with glitter and chunks of glitter in it, okay? So, like, there is, like, some uber serious, like, chunky glitter in there. And it's pink, I know, but I'm okay with putting pink on all this because I think it's going to look really pretty, and it is what it is, but it's, I cannot wait. I love it. I've been waiting to try this stuff. So I'm going to run that through, and we're going to do, like, because this is a 6 by 6 stencil, you know, 6 and then 6. So I'm only going to have to do, like, 2, and I'm going to make a little trellis. And then I am going to, and I'm probably going to go something more like, you know, that. We're going to put the picture in the middle, kind of expand those cards out to the side, and I'm going to use this to kind of cluster up my title on, which I have no idea what it's going to be, but it is what it is, right? And I am thinking about doing some paper tearing, because we do have, I thought one of those was long. I was wrong. But I got more paper, so that's fine. But I was thinking about doing some kind of like paper tearing at the top. Again, just my thought process at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim the branding strips off. I'm going to get the cards cut out. Excuse me, went froggy there. My cards cut out. Figure out which one I want to use, and I'm thinking it's either going to be the magic. I don't know if because that does kind of nestle right in there, doesn't it? I might even use that one, and then I can, you know, do a little bit of journaling on here if I choose. You know, we'll see. I'm going to get all that cut out, and then I will come back and we will do the candy coat. I'm so excited. It is going to be, I might do the second layer with you guys. And because I say that, because when you take this stencil, and I'm very messy with my mixed media, okay, and that's where I'm thinking about going with it and having like the inside here. So I just really, and I'm not worried about the line where it meets up, but I'm going to get this covered, and then I'm going to pick it up, and then we're going to set it back down. And I'm afraid when I set it back down, if there's any media or anything that gets underneath it, it might do a stencil print, and I'm not going for a messy look today. I know, right? Shocker. But yeah, so we're thinking, because I could even do maybe like something like this in the middle. But I think I want it like this, because then just the edge, and you'll be able to, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm thinking we'll do the first one. I'll do the first one, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'll meet it up and do the second one. I think that's a good idea. All right, so anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I know I thought I was going to come back and do this portion, but I just did it all at once so that it would dry. Because the big chunky flakes in there, I had to apply it a little bit thicker than I normally would. So like even right here, that's actually not dry yet. FYI, I did take the heat tool to it. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Because it did kind of turn the big chunky flakes that were iridescent just a little bit on the gold side. So I'm okay with that, but we're going to go ahead and create the layout because it is wet right there, but it's not wet anyplace else, just in that one area. And I'm 100% sure that my little picture cluster here is going to cover it. So do we like that better? I think I like that kind of tone on tone, and we can, I don't know what we'll do. So let's move this to the side. And I did take my edge distresser and I distressed the edges of this big card and these two small cards. So we can kind of, because that's the same card, right? We can use that over here now. That is kind of my idea, to span across that, unless I move one down. Not real sure. I'm very undecided. Can you guys tell today? So what is your favorite Brutus Monroe product? That is, I would like to know, because you know I love them all. I love them all. The candy coat is magical. It's very, very beautiful. So I figure we got the little magic word. And the stars here, we'll bring the stars in over there so we can actually do something like that. Alright, wish me luck. Yay! Okay, so we want to get, do you know what I want to do? I shouldn't have done that. Let's put some foam on here. And some random old fun foam. The big sheets come in handy for these big items. We're just going to pop it up just a smidge off the page. We are going to come in and we are going to use the ATG and some liquid adhesive as well, just so it sticks, because I want it to go through all the grooves of the candy coat. And I used the very last bit of my glue and filled up my bottle, and it was a bit thicker than normal. So I am having to apply more pressure than I normally would. It'll just dry quicker, right? Alright. So we'll tighten that back up because I don't want that to dry. And we want to get it right about there. There is no moving it, because that's the wet candy coat will also help hold this down. And then I don't really want to cover those up. That is an unfortunate turn of events, right? So what if we just kind of tuck this one here and that one there? What if we tuck it under the picture and then we can just do like a strip? Kind of do a strip like this. I'm digging it. Alright, so let's get some adhesive on this. Now, because this is going to stick onto the picture, I don't really need to put any liquid glue back there. And that is simply because it's going to be stuck down. Do we want to use that side, or do we want to use the love, 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 love? I like the love, 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 love. See, changing it up. That was what I originally wanted to go with, but I thought it'd be a little bit too much of a tone on tone on tone on tone. But I'm digging it. Okay, so that is all adhered down. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go and kind of pick out a few of the embellishments, and I am going to make a cluster right down here. I'm going to use that part of the page that's already added on. We'll make a cluster there. We'll do a little bit of a cluster here, and the layout will be done. So I'll be right back with my little clusters ready to be adhered down. Let's just finish it up together, right? I did pull these two because Piglet is pink and Minnie is pink, and I know it's about my son, but I'm totally okay with it. So I'm looking at this, and I want to pull out the little balloons. So we're going to start our cluster with these balloons. And we're going to do the little castle right here. So it's got the stars exploding behind it. So that's it for that sticker sheet. What else do we have over here? We have our title, which is going to be Family Magic. Haha, I know, right? Let's see. Nothing else needs to go there, so maybe we'll put, let's put Minnie down there, right? I mean, we're at Disney. It's totally fine. I have no idea where these chipboard pieces came from, so let's just assume they're not going to stick, but they are pretty sticky. And we'll just kind of bring some of that pink down there. I don't even know if Piglet is a sticker. I'm not thinking he is, but that really, I don't know. So we're just going to get some adhesive on him as well. And we're going to put Little Piglet. I want to cover up my title. I'm going to get Little Piglet right there. Let's see, is there any of... I got gold, so we can't go with any of the silver. So, no. What else do we got? We got some chipboard. I really don't want to add that much because, guys, it's so pretty. I am loving it. Good times. Let's just throw a little good times on there for good measure. Oh, yes, so don't forget to check out the Brutus Monroe blog. That as well. I will have a step-by-step instruction on that as well, because I am going to be I'm going to be posting this on their blog. I don't think we need to get any wood grains on there. Let's see. What do we got over here that we could use? I don't know. I'm kind of digging it the way it is. Like, you don't really have to add all that much, right? Like, I think we got a little cluster here. We've got the candy coat and the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful antique trellis stencil, which cleaned up mighty nicely, I might add. And our beautiful candy coat. So, yeah, let us just call this one done. I will have all the links to everything down below. And check out the site. Check out the Brutus Monroe website. Stay tuned for some really exciting things that are coming to Brutus Monroe. And check out their blog and everybody, all the other design team members and everybody that creates and all the fun things that they play with. They're very inspiring. And if you do not already subscribe to their blogs or their YouTube channels, you really, really honestly should look them up when you see them and definitely subscribe, because they create some of the most beautiful cards and layouts ever. So that is going to do it for today, you guys. I will see you next week with another Brutus Monroe Design Team layout. Bye.